Quid pro, a favor or advantage granted or expected in return for something. The Royal Order of the Divine Light, the Light Kingdom Party, Uni Ermis, the Caduceus. We wish to communicate today about the subject Quid pro that has pretty much dominated the last year and a half here in the United States of America. Bernie Sanders beautifully explained in his speech that we actually published on Opus One how the American taxpayers have been defrauded. In fact, you will find documentation that he exposes in which donors, political supporters of members of the Senate for presidential races communicated that they will cease support, any sort of support, if the tax bill is not sanctioned and if favors are not accordingly satisfied. You have here two different subject matters in relations to illegality that we need to address. The first one is that anybody who provides any sort of contribution to a political party or to any individual should not expect anything in return. If anyone is contributing and is providing freely to an institution, to a politician, funds, no benefits can be really asked for, as it would be in principle a scheme that is developed. When two people come to an arrangement, I give you this, when you give me that, we have realized the establishment of a conspiracy. You have two conspirators that are actually commonly working towards the same goal: private, personal benefits that affect the lives of others. In the case of the recent sanctioned tax returns, it affects the American taxpayer, you, the people. Therefore, quid pro is in truth a criminal act, and we need to see it as such. Now let us communicate about the situation that we find here with the already sanctioned tax bill viewed from a legal perspective. When a tax bill is sanctioned in order for individuals to not lose their benefits and to not lose their financial advantages they have against others that do not have such benefits, but that are politically also motivated and stimulated to change the world, then such individuals have pretty much, on a foundation of a conspiracy, realized a gain to which they are in truth not entitled, because the funds that they giving away are funds that are not belonging to them. In fact, those funds need to be borrowed, and those funds need to be paid by you, the American people. Therefore, again, viewed from a legal perspective, what has happened here is criminal, because in fact, you cannot use the funds from somebody else to make somebody else happy that provided to you support for your presidential race, for your race for the Senate, and you let others pay for that. It is a very despicable way to pretty much take from the people money that belongs to them. In fact, all of that money is supposed to go to the people. And in truth, money that is not even existent, in fact, borrowed from China and other countries, raises another very serious questions in aspect of legality. We feel that you, the American people, already know what has happened. We can see not only from the Russia investigation, but when we look at the events that took place in the last year and a half, and don't be fooled by the Trojan horse of the great economy that has been created. Because when two people make an arrangement, and we allege that such arrangement has been made to give something to them that actually doesn't even belong to them but belongs to the people, in return for getting capital, money, for the election, for the race, to succeed in the race, that such benefits that they reaped from their sponsors have been also subjected to a strategy. And that strategy was, you elect me, we're gonna boost the stock market, we make it look like the American economy is booming, and at that point of time, we will push your benefits. So what you need to do, quid pro quo, is invest in the stock market, give me money, and I'll give you at the end what you want. And that in truth is what has happened in the last election and what has happened in the United States of America, which is most certainly under the just view, under the lawful view of the United States laws, criminal in every aspect. And if we have convicted Bernie Madoff, this is not different. It is a Ponzi scheme, we allege, that you have been exposed to. And for us to communicate it in such sincerity and honesty, we take the consequences related to it. But in truth, it is the illusion of creating something in order to receive something in return that has been played here. You have been played here. And I believe that the people are realizing that, as many have gathered now in the streets to go against such illegal demeanor about such most unlawful foundation of leadership. The time has come for the Light Kingdom Party. And in truth, dear politicians out there that have walked such unlawful course, you have helped us, and you have helped the American people to see clearly how politics have been made in the past and how despicable it is to take advantage of individuals in such an unlawful demeanor. The law has to come back. Ethics, integrity has to come back. And we the people, we unite. We say no more. The Light Kingdom Party will now enter center stage. And we will risk our very own lives, our very own freedom, for you the people to communicate the truth the way it is. There is no concealment, there is no covers, and there's courage and strength, because truth, after all, succeeds. The good, after all, wins. The victory of the moment, Republicans enjoy it, because it will not last. Your victory will, in fact, be your biggest loss. You have lost all credibility with America and the world out there, because everybody knows, in truth, how it has been done and what has been done. Therefore, noble, honorable brothers and sisters, join us, the Light Kingdom Party, the Royal Order of the Divine Light. United, we illuminate. We will illuminate the darkness. We will place light on everything. And we will be courageously enough to realize change, like men of Martin Luther King's stature, or John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, that refused to provide favors for people that supported them in their campaigns, and that's why they have been killed. That is what we allege. It is because people that expected something in return, the quid pro quo, Robert and John F. Kennedy said no. And these are the men we need in our country, and I rather die like Robert Kennedy, like John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King, as to have no freedom and to find every day betrayal and fraud and lies directed against many in order for few to just make great benefits and profits. Merry Christmas, noble, honorable brothers and sisters from around the world. Our royal time is coming. The time for the light is here. And all of this will end soon. And it will be us, with other noble men like Robert Mueller and his team, that will make a change. have faith and participate now. Engage and become politically interested. Don't give anyone the power anymore to take advantage of you because you don't know. You have to know. More important than any ball game that you might watch on television is that you follow the political events and use your voice to stand for what is right against what is wrong. And join us at the Light Kingdom Party. We are the future, and to unite the world is not only a vision, but it is a most essential duty that we have in order to make certain following generations will find an environment that is worth living in and living for. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to everyone. May the light of illumination direct all its glory upon us as the Light Kingdom Party, the party of the people, of which you are shareholder of. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Nothing will ever change that.